one interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Delaney, and I'm so honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. We hope this Orca Encounter will help all of you gain a greater understanding of these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It may appear that their eyes are in this white patch, however, that's a visual distraction. Their eyes are actually located right in front of that white patch, camouflage from drastic bright. The fin on top of the whale is called the dorsal fin, which helps stabilize them as they swim and helps regulate their body temperature. This fin has no bone or muscle structure inside of it, which is why you may see it curve over.
furs and are mainly used for steering and stopping. Pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside them, just like the human hand. The lobes located on either side of the orca's tail are called flukes. The tail fluke is the killer whale's engine, propelling them close to 30 miles per hour. That's as fast as our speed goes. But they swim the fastest and use the most power from propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. They use pectoral slaps to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother uses a peck slap to give her calf's attention. But if they really want to be heard, they preach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings while hunting. Fluke slaps are another form of communication used in the wild and, of course, right here at SeaWorld. Killer whales are excellent communicators, so it's no wonder they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal. In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
They teach their young to hunt and to practice their skills as they grow. Killer whales are always interacting with each other and showing off their playful side in the wild, and of course, right here. Porpoising is when an orca swims fast at the surface, breaking out of the water just briefly. imitating each other all the time. They're constantly mimicking and, of course, learning from one another.
So complicated. But at the same time, it's like hard. To be honest,
Playful behavior has a purpose. In the wild, a tailwind is used to stun fish. But today, these whales just might be stunning all of you. Relationships and provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. The whales here take an active role in their own health and well-being. As you can see, they will roll over and offer their tail flukes, which allows us to obtain a blood sample from the veins running through them. That way we can monitor their overall health. So we can weigh them, just like Orca is doing on the screen here. That way we can ensure that younger whales are growing properly and adults are maintaining a healthy weight. And we can even take a breath sample from their blowhole because of the trust relationships that we have built together. Day after day, right here at SeaWorld.
And then order either stay on.
And now I'd like to introduce you to a very special whale. This is Shuka. Can we give her a big round of applause? Shuka is 30 years old and is one of 8 killer whales in our family here. She is very playful and energetic and is definitely one of our most athletic killer whales. She has inspired millions around the world, and hopefully you all here today as well to help protect and conserve these beautiful animals and the ocean they live in. We challenge our whales every day to learn new things, to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play help keep these guys in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.